Today I'm just going to go over something simple, and it's just changing the pads on the ETS sanders. We have the ETS, the older brushed motor, and we have the ETS EC with the brushless motor. They use the same pads, so they're interchangeable from one to the other, and they change out exactly the same way. Basically, they come with the 5mm Allen wrench, and all you're going to do is hang on to the pad, that locked in, and give it a good push counterclockwise, and loosen that right up. I'm going to take that pad off, and then while you have this open, go ahead, take the vacuum, an air compressor, maybe a little paintbrush, and just wipe around in here and get a lot of the sawdust that's stuck in here out of here. If there's any little moisture while you were sanding, that sawdust will get caked in here. The sander doesn't like that. It's not meant to have that extra weight and that extra stuff. The dust collection will work much easier if there's not extra sawdust in here for it to stick to. And these will get really kind of, I've had these that have been brought in and the pads have been on here 3-4 years, and there's so much dust packed in here, it's almost impossible to break this nut loose. And then it's basically, you're just going to drop this back in place. There's a little key, the way this is shaped, and on the bottom of the sander here, there's a key so this can't spin freely. Just kind of want to line those two up, drop that in place. I'll tighten that back down. And just hold on to the pad, make sure it's tight. You don't have to really, kill the thing. You just need it to be tight. The same thing with the older ETS, is you just want to hold on to the pad, get on there, counterclockwise, down, and the same procedure. Loosen that off. This one, you can see it's getting a little packed in here. I probably should have cleaned this, and in between where your skirt is on here, and that's what slows down the pad and keeps it from free spinning. So you want to keep this fairly clean, but in here you can see that there's a lot of dust and sawdust getting packed into these areas. I should really get in here, and I should have cleaned this out beforehand. But your dust ports here, you'll get a little bit of dust hanging on. If you're working when it's wet, that wet sawdust will actually start to really cake on the inside of here. Just want to occasionally do simple maintenance and clean stuff up. This has, once again, you've got the two flat sides on here. And I want to clean that up before I put this in. Just want to line that up. Make sure it's in place. Tighten that. And then tighten that down. And you've just successfully changed your pads on your ETS sanders. All right, thanks a lot.